talking to the parents of gay kids. I appreciate you as a parent if you have accepted your child's sexuality, if you have accepted them, if you have love, you still continue to love them. If you meet their girlfriend or their boyfriend, that's beautiful. That is I applaud you because you are showing acceptance, you are showing love, you are showing this person because their sexuality is only part of who they are. They are still your daughter, they are still your son. That's what matters. Stop trying to the parents who haven't accepted it, to the ones that are trying to take them to church or have the preacher or the pastor or the priest pray for them. It's not going to change. They'll just do it behind your back, sweetheart. If you're trying to take them away from their girlfriend or stop them from seeing their boyfriend, all that is going to happen is that they are going to wind up messing with the same sex behind your back. Portraying a nice little straight relationship in front of your face, but they'll still be messing with the same sex. I'm sorry, but it's true. Stop trying to put your child in this box. What's going to wind up happening is they're either going to try to, like I said, portray this nice little role for you, or they're going to turn around and they're never going to talk to you anymore. When they move out the house, they're going to be gone for good. You're never going to see them again. You're never going to get to see the kids they're going to have with this same-sex person. You're not going to probably even be invited. You might be invited to the wedding, but if you start talking all that crap about crying and you don't want you want her to marry a man or you want him to marry a woman, then you're not going to go. It's the truth, honey. Listen. I know it's hard for you to accept because when your child is born, you tend to think, she's a girl. I can't wait to see her get married to this man one day when she has boyfriends. And she comes out talking about she wants girls. I can understand that's hard for you. And for the women and the men out there who their son comes out not wanting women but wanting men, and you feel like, man, I just imagine him having kids and being with women. He can still have kids, and she can still have kids. They're still going to get married. The only thing that's changed about that whole vision that you put up with about your child and for your child when they were born is the sex that they're going to be with. That's still your child. That's still the child that you had, the child that you created. That is the child that you held for 9 months inside of your womb. That's still the son you played baseball with, or the son that you got to hang out with, the son that you ate dinner with, the son that you took to basketball practice, or the daughter you took to basketball practice. Or, it's the same child. The only thing that has changed is their sexual orientation. Why should you banish your child from the family or make them feel less worthy, less loved, or less accepted because the only thing that changed about them is their sexuality that you see it. Even though they've always been this way, they've always felt this way. Now that you know about it, that's one thing that's changed about them. And you're going to stop talking to your child? You're going to stop letting your son come around? That's wrong. You're going to miss out on your child's life because of one thing that's changed in their life. That's sad. You were never truly a parent. You were never truly their parent, because you as a parent, a mother, a father, you should want your child to be happy. You should not ever ask of them to do something that makes them feel uncomfortable just because it makes you feel comfortable. Don't do it. That's wrong. Don't try to make your child be with the opposite sex or be of the opposite sex if they're transgendered, because you don't understand it, because you don't like it. It's not for you to like. Your child, you have prepared your child by raising them to be prepared for life. You have raised them to be independent. You have raised them to have a mind of their own. That's independent. You have raised them to be prepared for this world, to love themselves. All you wanted was your child to love themselves, to accept themselves. And now that they have, you're trying to turn them around into what you want them to be. It's time to let it go. It's time to accept that child for who they are, what they must love. It's time for you to let it go. You know your child through and through. You know that your child is a good child, and the only thing that is different about your child is their sexuality. Accept that child. Accept your son. Accept your daughter. I know that it is not what you had planned for your child. When they were born, being a girl or a boy, you wanted them to be with the opposite sex. You imagine them being with the opposite sex. But you cannot control who they're sexually attracted to, who they're emotionally attracted to, who they are physically attracted to, because To be honest with you, moms, dads of gay kids, it's not this sexual perverted thing. We're not looking to just have sex with the same sex. That's not what it's about. We are physically, emotionally, and mentally attracted to the same sex. We are physically and emotionally attracted to the same sex. That's the second time I'm going to say this. We are. So it's time for you to accept it. As a parent, you only want the best for your child and you only want them to be happy, right? Then accept them for who they are. Accept them. Love them. Accept them. Love them. I'm not saying you should jump right into it and go march with the parents of the LGBTQ community. You don't have to be a part of it. That's you. But you can still accept your child. You can still accept their partner or their wife or their husband or however they explain their significant other, their lover to you. However they explain their lover to you, you can accept them too, because if you don't accept them, you won't see your daughter or your son that much. That's the honest to God truth. I'm going to tell you the truth about that. Don't think that's why they're not calling. That's why they might call, but they don't come around. Because if you don't allow the husband or the wife to be there, why should they come there? Why should they even let you see the kids that they're going to have together? If you want your child in your life, accept them. It's not your decision to make for them. You accept your child for who they are, not what you want them to be. And for the dads out there who really are hard on these gay men, stop it. Stop it. It does not make your son less of a man because he's attracted to men. He is a man because he can accept himself. He is a man because he can accept who he truly is and admit it to the world and show it and express it and be one with himself. Don't put him down and think he's less of a man or he is less of your son because he is attracted to the same sex. That's wrong. That's so wrong. And to the women out there trying to stop your little girl from dressing in boys' clothes, stop it. If she's comfortable in boys' clothes, would you rather her wearing boys' clothes or would you rather her in short shorts with her butt cheeks hanging out and low-cut shirts right here? Would you rather that? Let her do what makes her feel comfortable with herself. Don't try to make her dress in girl clothes because you want her to be comfortable, because she gonna do it for you because you her mama. She gonna do it for you because you are her mother. But she ain't gonna be happy. Stop it. You should accept your child for who they are. For who they are, you should accept who they love. The only reason you shouldn't accept their lover, their girlfriend, their boyfriend, their wife, their husband, is if that person is treating them like pure shit. If that person is treating them horrible, then no, I don't accept them. But don't not accept them, and don't not accept your child because of their sexuality. Do not ignore that they have a wife, that they have a girlfriend, that they have a husband, that they have a boyfriend, because you don't accept it, because you don't like it. You have to do what's right for your child. And what's right for them at this point in their life, now that they've come out to you, now that you know that they're gay, is to accept them. Accept them for who they are, not what you want them to be. Accept them for who they are. Moms and dads out there, accept them for who they are and not what you want them to be. You hear me? And I mean it. Accept them for who you are, for who they are, not what you want them to be. Because those two aren't matching up. What you want them to be and who they are in your eyes are two different things. What you should want for your child shouldn't be based on their sexuality. It should be based on their person. You want them to be good people. You want them to be healthy. You want them to be happy. And you want them to do what makes them feel good, what makes them feel good about themselves. That's what's important. Remember that. Remember that. Peace.